Hey everyone, this is Jake, and today we are back here with another video with actual commentary. I finally have tools again to make videos with commentary and such, and yeah, it's been a while. Trip to Korea was pretty big departure, I guess, and try to live stream here and there, but making video with actual commentary was pretty hard. But now I actually have tools I need for it, and I think we're good. But anyways, in this video, mainly, we're going to be talking about the Vivian as operator, and I have some clips in the background you can watch, and to show you that Vivian is actually pretty good operator that's worthwhile in my opinions. But let's jump into video and talk about Vivian. So first thing about her is that she is pretty good units that if you need an operator to boost up your damage for a short amount of durations. She is able to boost up your attack by 100% as well as a skill haste by 60%. That is pretty crazy boost, but it does decrease over time and it has a 15-second duration. So if it had 100% uptime for 15 seconds, yeah, then it would be pretty insane, but it doesn't. That's one of the catch. And another catch it has is that it only applies to ground units and only applies to ground striker and sniper units. Now, there are a couple characters that can take a huge benefit from this, hence why this operator is worthwhile throughout PvE contents. For Korean server, actually, when it comes to striker, there's recently a new awakening character that came out a couple weeks ago, which is Eve. She is pretty incredible character in my opinions. She's probably one of the better awakening units that came out recently. She's really insane DPS units for PvE contents, and this operator just works really well with her. Then when it comes to sniper class, we have Agnes, probably the best DPS units for both PvE and PvP, and the fact that she can just work out pretty much all the spots within PvE content, this makes this operator worthwhile to be used with her, even though she's a inferior class and she cannot take the benefit from the skill haste plus 60%. Another benefit this has with this operator is that the units getting buffed from this operator is 4 cost or above, they are able to get the attack speed debuff immunity. So that means it works in danger close as well, so you're constantly able to keep your attack speed up to constantly doing damage. So that's probably one of the biggest part why this operator is really good, because you're pretty much using Agnes most of the time throughout pretty much all danger close so far. So this operator not only will boost up damage, it helps you able to maintain your attack speed. Now, if you are not meta chaser for PvE contents, if you just want to relax and camp at a certain degree, I think Kimhana will probably still work throughout danger close and many other places. So if that's not your goal, then it's okay. But if you are trying to chase down for top of the leaderboards for some of those content, as well as trying to shorten down your raid clear time and stuff like that, if you really care about those, which I do definitely care about, then Vivian will actually work out pretty well in those situations as well. When it comes to PvP side, I guess she is pretty niche. When she initially launched, we all thought it was going to be an unstoppable Korean operator, which she is incredibly good with Korean, not gonna lie, especially with buff Korean with the Vivian. The amount of damage Korean can push out is pretty incredible. The thing is, the operator itself is very hard to trigger. The fact that you have to deploy striker units and 2 snipers, that seems like quite easy requirement for your usual soldier comp if you're using sword fighter with the Warden and Korean, but it's pretty hard to pull off, not to mention Korean will get banned most likely a week after or so. So it's really hard to utilize it besides Korean, especially with the PvP. And even then, I think there are definitely better operators for Korean instead of Vivian. Like I said, it's a good way to boost up his damage as well as skill haste, so he can launch his ult faster cycle for his special skills and such. But I just think the other operators are better. Like Shishop, for example, I think that's actually a better operator for Koreans or any other comps in my opinions, because it could give you 2 costs in returns and you can actually deploy defender as well in the process. So the bottom line is, I don't think it's really worthwhile operator for PvP. It's fun if you want to use a Kyrian and stuff, like I really think, but overall it's not worth it. I think it's better off investing into other operator like Shishab, which will be next operator down, I think, the road for global server, which he is able to recover up to 2 costs, and it's still not easy to trigger compared to Hana, but it's very manageable in my opinions, and the return is pretty big depending on the route. So I think that should be the operator you should be aiming for the next. I think Vivian is definitely more for PvE side for now. When it comes to passive skills, since she is definitely more PvE operator units, you should go for attack speed or crit damage if you have it, and whatever you get first, I think you won't regret investing all the way into it. So trying to choose one of those and you should be good. But that is pretty much it for Vivian. I think she's an incredible operator when it comes to PvP contents. We all thought that she was going to be pretty insane in PvP with Kyrian, but as the time turned out, she isn't as like meta breakable character. But once in a while, I definitely see Kyrians with the level 8 AoE reds like Vivian. When that time comes, I'm like, yeah, like my unit just melted instantly, and I'm trying to figure out why. I check their operator and they have a Vivian level 8, and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense a bit. But most of the time, yeah, I think it's better to use other operator for PvP. But that is pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's Jake. I will see you guys with the more videos in the future. Thanks for watching.